Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a inspired video by Makeupbyalinna from Instagram. She has the best makeup looks. I am so inspired by her always because she's not afraid to use a lot of color and go pretty much do the most in all of her makeup looks. So I really hope you enjoy this look, and let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, so I want to start off with a base for my eyes. I'm using MAC's paint pods. I'm a big fan of paint pods. Doesn't have to be from MAC, just any thick shadow base I love. I love to start off with a clean canvas and then take a light colored shadow. This one is called Soft Peach, I believe, from the World Traveler palette. And I'm just going to sweep that all over from brow bone to lash line. Next, pick up burnt orange. I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and just go back and forth along the crease. I like to flick out the outer corners to get sort of like a elongated eye shape. This is very flattering if you have small eyes. Definitely try this out and start to slightly build it. You don't want to apply too much at once. You can always add, but you can't take away. Next, picking up Real Gar. This is my favorite shadow. Can I say favorite enough? In the entire palette. But this time I'm going in with a smaller, denser, fluffy brush. I'm still going in the crease of the eye, but you want it to transition nicely out with burnt orange, so using smaller brush is going to help with that. Keeping the same effect, you want to fleck out the outer corners. Now I'm picking up Cypress Umber. I have no idea what that means, but I'm going to take my brush and just start to focus it on the outer corner of my eye, because since we are going to be adding some black there, you don't want to just add black. You need to transition it with a darker color, so that is what I'm doing. And just slightly start to build the color if you need to. Don't add too much. And I went back. It doesn't show in the video, but I did go back with burnt orange, a little bit of Real Gar, just to make sure it's really smooth. Now for my cut crease, I'm going back in with my paint pot, and I'm not going to cut my entire crease. You want to go about halfway, about where the brown starts to fade in, and just fill in that entire area. I'm going to pick up a cream shadow. This is called Queen Olive from Nude 6. This is actually a very intense color, but with the base underneath, since it was not completely dry, it kind of, I don't know, it made the color very foggy, so I'm gonna have to go back with a shadow. I intended to anyways, but I expected this color to be a little bit more intense. And for the shadow that I'm picking up, this color is crazy metallic. It's actually called metallic. I've never used it before, so I'm so glad I finally get a chance to use it. It's going to start to pack that onto my lid. And you want to pack this color because it's going to give you the most intensity. And then I'm picking up the shade Primavera and applying that in the inner corner of my eye and sweep it into metallic. You want those two colors to blend in seamlessly. And that is pretty much it. I'm just going to take my blending brush and make sure that everything is perfectly smooth. Now I'm going to line my eyes, give myself a little wing. The liner I'm using is from Lancome. It's the Grandiose eyeliner. I'm not sure what it's called, but it is pretty amazing. It's black and matte. It's like, I love using matte liners because it kind of gives you like a frame to your makeup look, and it makes the eyes really stand out. Now take your favorite black. This one from Anastasia is actually pretty intense, so I'm going in and just patting that along the outer corner, but I like to do the wing first because it kind of gives me a guide on where I need to apply it, and just make sure that I don't extend it out too far. So that is why I like to do the wing first, but do it however you feel most comfortable, obviously. And that is pretty much it. Now I'm just going to work on the lower lash line. Oh, never mind. Actually, before I work on the lower lash line, I always like to do my face just so I don't get any blunt edges with my shadow. So I'm taking two Anastasia stick foundations, taking the lighter color, and that goes all in the center of my face, and the darker goes all on the outside perimeter of my face. And then just take a beauty blender and just blend the entire thing together. I'm surprised how well it actually blends. And it's a pretty good full coverage foundation. Now for my concealer, this is my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, of course, one of my faves. And I'm going in and just highlighting under my eyes like crazy, making sure everything is really, really sharp. And then take your beauty blender and just start to blend everything out. Okay, like an hour later, I'm still blending, I guess. But I am going to start to set my face using my Kat Von D translucent powder. Actually, my favorite because it doesn't give you such a flat look and it still sets your face. It still makes you look kind of matte, but not like super flat. And now I can start to go back to my eyes and finish the rest. I'm going to take a dark shadow, something like really dark and brown. To be honest, I didn't actually know what she did with this because I can't see her lower lash line. She always has her eyes closed, so I'm not really sure what's going on down there. But I'm just taking a dark brown and then just a black and just making sure it's nice and smoky. And then you want to apply a few coats to your lashes before applying any false lashes to help them blend in a lot nicer. The lashes that I'm picking up here are from Sephora collection. These are actually really, really pretty. Sephora has actually kind of stepped up their game when it comes to lashes. They have come out with such pretty ones, so I'm going to apply those on. And now I can go back to my face. I'm going to start to highlight and contour using my Lorac Pro Contour. This is actually my favorite contour palette. I'm not a big fan of Anastasia, especially after owning this one, because the Anastasia one can give you a very orange type of look. So I do prefer something a little bit more neutral, or actually a little bit more gray. And then just to bake some more, make sure that my contour is nice and sharp, I'm going in with some translucent powder and just resharpening those areas that I need to be like really, really sharp, like my nose and of course my cheekbones. And then of course I have to apply some highlight. The highlight that I'm using, I think it's my Mary Luminizer, but I'm not sure because I didn't show the actual product. And then I'm also going to take my highlighter and apply that in the inner corner of my eye. And then for the lip color, I wanted this lip color to be a very dark, kind of reddish burgundy color. It turned out to be really red actually, but this is called Havana Nights from Ofra. It's a really pretty color, but I don't believe it actually matches the color in the picture, but in person it did. In camera it's not looking so similar, but if you have something a little bit darker, I definitely suggest using that. And that is the entire look. I really, really hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I hope I gave her look justice because she's amazing and I tried to do my best. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and comment. I will be posting a lot of more Instagram looks because I mean, I'm not that creative and I'd rather just do somebody else's looks. Alright, love you. Bye. Mwah.